Wet her up first, Babber.
Wet her up.
Don't have to be too much. Lovely. And the back of it. I wonder how much of this you'll hear on the mics. And then just dollop a little bit on there. And then get your trowel and just move it around it.
Like that?
Yeah, perfect. Back shoulder.
Like I said it before.
Beautiful, mate. It's going to be a bit noisy with the op-ups now.
It's all part of the fun, isn't it?
Yeah, and then dollop a bit on. But before that, I should probably say, welcome to Root Renovations, episode 2.
Where I learned to plaster.
Winnie's going to learn to plaster. I'm gonna have a laugh, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk football. We're gonna talk renovation, are we?
Yeah, just talk general. I
Tell you what, we found a wow.
Yes. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I had to get it in.
Yeah, perfect. And today is the day that we do our live forfeit for our birthday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which, not sure how it's going to pan out. Not sure if I'm looking forward to it.
No.
I know Winnie's not. But we were thinking, the Ice Bucket Challenge, we could just pencil dive in the well.
But we're not sure how far it goes down.
Well, we are. It's at least 6 foot.
That's me gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's not been a lot of football for you, has it, mate?
Nope.
No. Because Winnie's on his sabbatical. I got the boy Wonder to follow around. My boys were going to play against Garden City for a little rematch. It's turned into a little bit of a grudge match, it has.
Has it?
Yeah, I think so, because we had... I don't think they play 9v9, because obviously Welsh rules. So they're not going to go 9v9. Look at that.
It's thick, that is.
A bit thick, yeah. So what you're doing there, you're taking off at the same time. So when you're coming along, your trowel's angled quite far out. Right. You want to be pushing like so. If I just
flatter like that.
Yeah, so you want to be pushing like this. Yeah, so you're keeping the trowel quite flat on there. Yeah.
So is that too thick?
No, it's absolutely fine, mate. We can play around with it after. Yeah. And on those bits, just because you're starting out, I would get a little bit on the back edge of your trowel and come like that and down. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so it's become a bit of a grudge match. It's going to be the most ADHD conversation you've ever had, because we're going to be zipped on between. Because they play, I'm sure they only play 7v7 even at this age. I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case in the Welsh leagues. So we played a 9v9 game against them. Ended in a 3-all draw, but truth be told, Jaden still feels robbed. He's adamant his goal wasn't offside. We were going to have a rematch, but we couldn't feel the side, which is pretty rough for 7v7 when I got 20 kids on the books. Yeah. But even with train onlys, there's a few train onlys that want to be train only. So there's a hell of a hole there. So yeah, we didn't play that game. Preston had a game anyway for Cheltenham, and he was against TNS Academy, which is the New Saints. Good game. They lost 7-6, but he got another 2 goals.
Good goal as well.
Yeah, the one was class. I quite like the lobbed one, even though he didn't mean it.
Nah, he did.
Yeah, he did mean every bit of it, to be fair. I like that one. I liked his other though, because he looked confident. He was just comfortable taking people on.
That's what you want to see, mate.
Yeah, and it's that thing, isn't it, where not being a coach and not having to focus on everyone else, you just get to focus on your boy. There's something really, really nice about that. So I got to just only worry about him only focus on his game. So I didn't mind the result. I don't care about the result as long as he has a good game.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to be like that, really. Well, it'd be nice if he gets into United, because then you don't have to worry about any next results. God, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, my Saturday consisted of shopping.
Did you go to Cheltenham or something? Because you sent that photo of the bus.
No, it was parked in Gloucester.
Was it? Wonder what that was in aid of.
Well, I thought it was you lot.
No, we were in Leominster. We played our game. We followed that weird little car. I used to see that in Hereford all the time, that thing.
Look at me!
I love it. Well played, mate.
I'm basically a plaster in it.
Basically, yeah. It don't take a lot to be one.
Wow. It's not until you do it you realise how difficult it is.
Yeah.
That's straight up.
Yeah.
I ain't worried to admit that. I don't think there's anything wrong to admit that, is there?
No, nothing wrong with it at all, mate. No, it actually just makes me feel better about myself. Yeah. Hardest job in the trade. Hardest job in the trade. What do you reckon's the easiest job in the trade?
Oh god, you're gonna start something now, aren't you?
Yeah, that's why I do it. Sparky?
Wow. It's the most paid. I think they all are pretty difficult in their own way, aren't they?
I can tell you why I think being a Sparky is difficult. Because my fingers do not work as they should. Certainly not anymore. Not now we're missing a bit. But it's like when you've got all intricate wires, trying to push all that around. I find that difficult. There's some head scratching involved in it as well, isn't there? But I do think there's head scratching involved in all of it.
Yeah.
You got a bit of head scratching on your current job, haven't you?
Yes, mate.
Yeah.
Well, this one.
Yeah. Right, I'm probably out of shot now. But don't matter. Everyone's focused on you at the moment, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you finding having a break from football?
I honestly felt that I needed a break, and I've never said that before in all my 5 seasons.
Yep.
But yeah, I think it'd do me and the kids good.
Yep.
If I'm honest.
Well, like, they're only having a break from Broadway, aren't they?
Yes.
Because we've still got the grassroots elite. And I wonder if stuff like that, we're doing a lot, aren't we? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how noisy this is. But yeah, we've got a lot going on. One thing has just been taken out of the equation, so for better or worse, isn't it?
Yeah.
No event now.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It is a shame.
We truth be told, we tried really hard for that.
Yeah, and it does go to show, doesn't it? You need I think partly because it's something we've never done before.
Yeah.
You kind of need that help and that support.
Yeah, maybe we tried doing it all too much on our own, maybe. But
perhaps, yeah. So let that be a lesson to everybody out there. Delegate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's not happening now, which takes a weight off, but also means
no defib.
No defib. So, I mean, there's always other ways of getting one, isn't there? I'll tell you what, I might have to mix up more stuff. There is always other ways of getting one, but it's just a shame. So that's that. But we've got a lot on, so you having a break from at least one of the things you're doing isn't a bad thing, is it?
No, it's not. And
I bet Jade's happy.
Yeah, keep your wife happy for a little bit.
Yeah. She hasn't seen a Saturday morning with you for 5 years.
You know what? It was quite weird to have a Saturday morning and not get up for anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if I just stopped football completely, I think it'd been a different story. But obviously we got Monday nights, haven't we? So
yeah,
that's not
elite.
It's not as bad.
which I think the elite's going all right, really.
Yep.
Last week's training was good, wasn't it?
It was, mate, yeah.
Yeah, and I think we talked a bit about it, and we've obviously got to do socials for the elite, but we can promote them a bit through the podcast, can't we?
Yeah.
And it'd be a nice way to document what they're doing through it all. It's a big journey for the kids and for us, isn't it?
And it's a learning curve because it's something different for us.
Yeah, I think that's been the thing with everything as well. We've had so much on, and it's all been really different stuff, hasn't it?
I just dropped that again.
Drop the ball.
Drop the ball.
He's dropped the ball. See, he does need a break. Yeah, but it's all been different stuff, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's quite taxing, especially when you got a full-time job as well, or a business to run, or what
Have you? What's a full-time job?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's good. Like I said, I think like I said, a little break. A break ain't gonna do me no harm.
Nope.
And yeah, it's only for a couple more weeks, so I'm alright with it. You're not stopping, are you?
No, I'm not stopping, mate. Well, to be honest, with the amount of kids I have, there's no point, because of what I'm trying to do. So even if I don't have holidays to contend with so much when it comes to training, all of our games, all of our pre-season games, should we say, are later on.
Ah, okay.
We've got one against Hearts of Gloucester coming up on the 2nd, which is next weekend. So we got that on the Saturday, and then Preston's going to Charlton for a game on the Sunday.
Oh, it's a Sunday game, is it?
Sunday game, yeah. So that, and then that's it for a little bit. But I have booked in against Millwall.
Yeah.
So the boys are going to play a year up for that one. Nice test for them, and I have got a game against Cam's team as well. So 2 games against teams a year up. That'll be quite good. We are going to take a little break now on this because I'm going to have to mix up some more stuff.
And I need to clean myself up.
Yeah.
Today's podcast is sponsored by British Gypsum. For those that need to finish off their projects at home, or like us, finish in the back of the net.
And for those of you that just want to get it in the mixer, you can mix and match with some multi-finish and hardwall for those hard-to-do projects.
So, link in the bio, look at our TikTok shop, we got a deal on multi-finish.
Love it.
I wonder if you actually have a look. Welcome back. PJ's now sorted out my wall, so it looks better.
To be fair, mate, I'm cheating anyway. I'm using a speed skim, so it just does a bigger
It's
area.
all about making life easy.
Yeah. Work smarter, not harder. So like we said, be an electrician.
Or a YouTube coach.
Or a YouTube coach. Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, as soon as we're back, we haven't got a lot of training actually, because we got flat out games.
Flat out games.
Got 3 midweek games in a row, plus the Saturdays.
Yeah.
So, but
that's as good as anything for training, isn't it?
yeah, ours benefit massively from it. But
Yeah, you've always said you like game stuff.
I do have some training stuff I want to do with them.
Yeah.
And funny enough, we had that conversation in the week, didn't we? Set pieces. I think I'm going to do a lot of corners and stuff, I think, this season.
Honestly, I like it. It'll give away tactics, I'm sure, but don't know how many of the teams we'll face are going to be listening to this. I've done lots of work on short corners. Like, yes, we're going to be allowed to head now, but not a lot of mine are of the heading sort, shall we say.
Is that a confidence thing?
I think it's a confidence thing. I think it's also because they haven't been heading the ball. So at the moment, every time they head the ball, quite a lot of them are using the top of their head.
Oh, that even hurts.
It hurts more. It's far from accurate, isn't it?
Mm.
You know, it's not even good as a clearance header, really. So yeah, a lot of them have been doing that, and yeah, a lot of it is obviously because we're not allowed to coach them how to head the ball.
And I think this is where I think it's hard, because how is somebody supposed to learn to do it if you're not allowed to coach it?
Exactly. So it's as of under 12s, has been since they started enforcing the rule. And last season, under 10s was a grey area as to whether or not you'd be allowed to head the ball. They said that we weren't in the Severn Valley League, so fair enough. That's up to them.
If they made the rule like that and put it out there clear, then no one can argue it, can they? Yeah,
but the thing for me is obviously going into under 11 and it being 9v9. You've got a lot more aerial play. You certainly try to do a lot more aerial play, don't you? There's a lot more switching of play, and you're not switching the play across the floor in a 9v9, are you?
Nope.
Simple as that. Not at Colford anyway.
No, God, no. Has a big old lump across there.
So there's a lot more chances to head the ball, and not in a dangerous sense. Just scrape the excess into the bucket first, just in case. But I think not being able to coach it, not being able to teach them how to do it safely, is
that's the hardest part.
Yeah, because you want them to be able to do it for starters, and again, it is about safety. You know, the whole reason that they're bringing in they brought in these heading rules is for concussion and to try and reduce, what is it? It's reduced the chances of brain damage, isn't it? Yeah. So,
but let's be truthful about it. I'll use my lot then, because we played it for a season.
Yeah.
I reckon there's no more than probably 10 headers in a game.
Yeah.
And it's not the same person heading it all the time.
No, and that was exactly what I was about to say then. And it's not like you've got the ball being headed by your midfielder every single time when he's going up to win a challenge from a goal kick. Because goal kicks are notoriously softer at this age still, aren't they?
But I don't know as well, because not a lot of people are playing that lump ball anymore, are they?
No.
They're passing it out and...
No, they're all trying to learn from me, aren't they?
The pep.
But no, it's true, isn't it? They're not lumping the ball as much, so you're not having to head it as much. There is a bit of that, but yeah, for me, it's the fact of not being able to coach it. It's a weird one. You're not allowed to coach it until under 12s, but they are allowed to head. And I may have shot myself in the foot, and all we'll have now is that we're not allowed to head in under 11. But
well, I've not seen anything that we can't.
No, I haven't. But last season, if you remember, Severn Valley released the rules just before this league started, didn't it? Didn't they? So we were slightly blindsided. Certainly playing under 10s. But you played a year up, so yours was all right. Because like Nussie had said, we were like the forgotten generation almost.
Yeah, it was a weird one because no one really knew, did they?
No. So it was up to the league's discretion as to whether or not they wanted to. And I can totally understand them going, well, we won't do it then, because can you imagine being the one that does do it and something bad happens?
And it's confusing for the kids because we was under the impression, especially pre-season then, that we could, so we let them do it.
Yep.
And then they was told they couldn't. Then obviously because we played a year out, we could. It was very confusing for the kids more than anything.
Yeah.
Well, and us, because...
Doesn't it show how important of a thing heading is in football because of how many times we've talked about it on a pod?
Yeah.
Like, it's... Yeah. My kids always come up to me and say, Peter, are we allowed to head it? And, you know, the answer's obviously no.
But tournaments has been another one, though.
Tournaments has been another one.
Because some tournaments we have.
Some you can, some you can't, because some were playing a year up.
Yeah.
It's a real odd one. Preston played against that TNS. They're from the Welsh leagues, so they head, even at under 9 level.
Really?
Yeah. So
that's what fascinates me is like, couldn't we just have the same rule for
every like across the board? Yeah. I wonder if some of it's experimenting and seeing how it affects the game and stuff still, or...
Well, I'd love to take that experiment on.
Yeah, the only other thing, though, you got in Welsh rules, there's... they play small-sided games, so there's very little opportunity to head the ball anyway.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like we were just saying with your 9v9s and stuff, yeah, but they don't play 9v9 until much later on, so I suppose being allowed to head early doors doesn't make much odds. I put a bit of dirty water in this. It's going off. Nice. So yeah, it's a bit of a funny one, isn't it? We'll see what happens, but I obviously, you're not allowed to coach them how to head, but you can certainly advise them. And you're not allowed to do it yourselves, but you can't vouch for what a child's doing when they're at home. So you can say, if you are going to head, this is how to do it. Show them, don't let them do it, and that's that. I suppose that's the only way, isn't it?
Just you learn to head with a basketball.
Taking the kids bowling on the weekend.
But while we're on the conversation, we could do a little chat about the Severn Valley, actually, because we did have a bit of banter, didn't we?
We did. Yeah, we did.
And this is not a dig at Severn Valley, so please don't take it that way. But we had the leagues come out last week, didn't we?
Oh, God.
And so we're back down playing our own age this year. And it come out that they put our lot, as in mine, in the bottom league.
My borders in the middle league. But what happens is you're allowed to request a league based on your team's level, ability, where they're at, whatever you want to say. And Winnie obviously requested the top league. He would be in the what's it called? The Pioneers, which is the league I was in last season. I didn't want to be in that league. And then he got put in what they call the Explorers or Discoverers.
Yeah.
So he got put in Discoverers. I was in Explorers. I'm now going into Discoverers, aren't I?
Yeah.
But we only had one day to quickly sort it out, and I gave him some stick.
And it didn't help. I was trying to sort some stuff out, but the job I was on, I had hardly any signal, and I was just getting myself wound up.
Because I wrote you an email, didn't I?
Yeah.
And did you send both emails?
I sent both emails.
Amazing.
And to which Sue rang me and said, I have received both your emails. And I did ask which one she preferred. And it wasn't my one. Mine was just basic. We're in the wrong league. I want to be in the top one.
Sort it out.
Yeah. But she's done it. She's done it after, which is fair play to her.
Yeah.
I can see the slight confusion because we did have two teams in there last year.
Yeah, so mine were Clarets, and they were in the bottom league last year. No, they were in the middle league last year.
It was in the middle, yeah.
And should have been in the bottom, and mine should have been in the middle. And then,
so I can see why they done it that way.
Yeah.
But I think the frustration from me was the fact that we asked.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I know that they got a lot. There's not just us asking.
I'm sure she said over 300 teams they got to find in leagues, and I think it's great for us what we're trying to promote.
Yeah.
Across this area.
Yeah, brilliant, really. It is brilliant, isn't it? Because that's Gloucestershire, really, the Severn Valley.
We'll get you away. Yeah, so that's good. And like I said to her, I honestly, I don't envy you because that job must be...
I don't know, I think it'd take about 10 minutes.
AI.
Yeah. So...
But we've lost a few teams at our age.
Yeah, and I don't know if some have got into other leagues because last season, as you know, the Mid-Gloss League didn't run for our age group. Why that was, I don't know entirely.
Something must have happened, though, because...
They didn't have enough teams, did they?
No, but like us now going into under 11s, there's 3 leagues.
Yeah.
I think she said there's 10 in the top, 11 in the middle, and 12
in the bottom.
And the under 12s this year have got 5 leagues.
Yeah, mad.
And where have they all come from?
Not a clue.
50, I think it was either 53 or 55 teams. That's mad though, isn't it?
Yeah. It's brilliant though.
It's great. I think it's really good.
And I wonder if a lot of under 12s, would they have just been doing, they wouldn't have only just been doing 9v9, would they? Oh yeah. So it was under 11s last season. Do you think a lot of them went into like the mid-gloss so that because it's classed as a bit of a development league, kind of like the Cotswold League is?
Maybe.
Do you think that maybe they did that to get accustomed to 9v9?
Maybe.
Don't worry about cleaning that, mate. I'm going to be on it again in a sec.
Sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe then. But just mad that they've all of a sudden appeared, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I say, it's good. It's good for the leagues. You just hope, and this is where the difficult thing comes into it, like we said before, that the right teams go in the right league.
Yeah. Well, like Nussy requested the top league, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's gone middle, hasn't he? But he was put into the middle.
That's what he tells us.
That's what I said. Bottle job again. Bottle job, Nussy.
No, but they're good enough to go in the top league.
They are. But last season they were in the bottom league. So whether they go, well, you were in the bottom rather than go to the top.
But they would only see the results and see how convincing. We use the word convincing. And convincing some of them wins was.
Yeah.
And that's how I pitched it to Sue. I was like, you know, I'm not being big headed. It's facts really.
Yeah.
We played up a year. We done really well.
Yeah.
We're going to go in a league that's classed as development, and it's not fair on the teams that we're going to play. It's not fair on us. Like, you don't get nothing from winning high end every week. I said because we had a chat last training session with the parents, and I said, look, at the end of the day, if we had 20 games, I would much prefer to win 10 and lose 10 and be properly competitive than go out and win 20 out of 20. Because not only that, then boys need to learn to lose.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
That's the truth of it.
It's about they do. Every kid needs to learn to lose. It's just as important.
Because you can't win at everything unless you're us.
Exception to the rule.
But it's true though, isn't it? It's true. And they understand what it feels like to lose then.
Yeah, and because like, can I have that up, please, mate?
Yeah.
So mine had that loss for that cup against Brockworth.
Yeah.
And we've had losses. We've had losses all through the season, but they've never meant anything because non-competitive football.
Yeah.
And then suddenly for it too, it was really different. And to watch, it was emotional, and I felt for the kids. But at the same time, I thought this might be the catalyst for something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Where I can, 100%. Like, every single game, I could be like, boys, you remember how it felt to lose that cup? You don't want to feel like that again, do you?
No, God, no. And like you said, that long term, that'll benefit them.
Yeah, definitely.
We said that at the time, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, yeah. No, it was good for them, but they need to learn to lose in a competitive sense and in a respectful sense, don't they? Because you've got a couple of kids that are very emotional.
Oh,
and if they lose,
I love that. I love that part about them. Because in 12 months' time, we'll be having that conversation where we are in competitive leagues or going into competitive leagues.
Yeah.
And then everything is competitive.
Yeah.
Then that's when it gets difficult.
Well, that's when it's hard as a coach, isn't it? I think if because you've managed adults.
Yeah.
So it's like they're old enough and ugly enough to take it. Like, mate, you're not
even some of them can't win.
No, I know. I've had many a tussle with a manager when I thought, well, hang on a minute, I should be playing. So was that like there's the unwritten rule? If you go play for the first, you start for the second.
Yeah.
And a couple of times that didn't happen for me, so I kicked off. It does happen, but you do think it or hope they're old enough and ugly enough to take it at that age. But when they're kids, it's a bit different, isn't it?
Look how good we are. Well, how good I am.
Yeah, class.
There's where I get my finger in it and write our tactics on there.
Yeah, but that's that, isn't it? So the leagues are sorted out for us now.
Yeah.
So that's good.
We're sorted.
And mine should have a decent run, really, in their league now. I think it's fair with the squad that I've got, with the amount of kids that I got and the amount of rotation I'm going to do. We saw it last night with Man United. As soon as you make some changes, it does go wrong.
Yeah, that's why I look so haggard. 2 o'clock, I think I went to bed.
Really?
Yeah. So going back to that league, just before I finish, if I don't win any games now, I'm going to look like a right idiot.
Yep. So thank you for that, Sue. But also thank you for sorting it all out as well. We do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Do appreciate everything you do.
Like I said, you
haven't got like Hucklecote Ravens was the ones that beat you a few times this season in tournaments and all, and they're playing in Europe because they really are ballers.
Yeah.
And Winnie bottled it this year. So.
Well, I was toying with the idea.
No,
but
you would have had to have played.
Honestly, if I'm honest with you, right, part of the reason why I wanted to go back down is because
you wanted to play those teams.
We got such a good rapport with all their managers.
Yeah, we have. It's great, isn't it?
And, you know, great banter. At times, that the WhatsApp chat can be lit.
It's class, isn't it? Yeah, lit.
Lit.
Love it. Fire, baby.
And there's just everyone on it. Like I said, there's a lot of banter. I won't go too much into it.
No, we can't.
But there's too many up the blues for my liking. Not many clarets.
Not many clarets. No, but we have lost a blue,
Yeah.
haven't we? A friend of ours has moved over. Not dead. Just swap clubs.
But they're still blue as well, though, aren't they?
Hynum Blues?
Yeah.
Are they?
Not actually named blues, but they still play in blues, aren't
Oh, there you go.
they? So he hasn't lost anything that way.
Oh, he's in up the blues then, isn't he?
He's still up the blues.
He's still up the blues. No, I love that. But that's another thing, isn't it? You see a lot of teams changing now this season, don't you?
Well, especially with losing players to the JPL. And
Yeah. And like you say, it's a higher standard, let them push on, but it has a big backlash on some of these teams.
yeah, definitely.
But what I don't think is that a lot of coaches prepare for it as much as well. There is that side to it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have to.
Well, I nearly,
Thank you, lads.
I nearly did.
I didn't have to. The only thing I would have to do is I'd have to allow players to play up, or like go into winner's side, and then that's the difficulty for me then, because then I take on. It becomes a very different journey then, doesn't it? But it is what it is. It is what it is.
So that's our week. Since the last pod, wasn't it?
This has been the rest of it.
Yeah.
It looks a bit different now, doesn't it, in here?
This looks so much better.
Yeah, just a couple of evenings.
So this was the war. This was the tactic war when we done our 9v9. Yeah, it looks a lot different.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is us probably, well, certainly me, during pre-season weekends.
Yeah, it's me as well.
Midweekers.
This weekend's a bit of a different one for me because we've got a game and then we're away straight after it.
Yeah.
So we're staying up there. Meeting Dave up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Fraser's up there as well. So we're going to go out.
So do a lot of them play the same
day?
Same teams as well?
Yeah, it'll be all the same. They are all playing the same teams. So I've got randomly, like I get the under-14s fixtures as well. I'm worried about that one, truth be told. Probably going to end up coaching them. But, I'm like, I love it. So, yeah, they're all going and playing these teams as well. The only one that's not on there, Millwall, we're not playing. Quite glad for that. Rough up there.
Millwall.
Sorry, did I say Millwall?
You said Millwall's rough.
Millwall is rough. Quite rough up there too. That's it, Millwall. That's so good.
I thought, well, that you're staying up there, so the road.
I didn't play Millwall. I didn't go to that tournament. Like I say, rough.
Millwall.
Yeah. So no, Millwall's.
Is that because you're away?
Most of them they're kids. Oh, do you mean because I'm away?
Yeah.
No, the only one we're missing is Nottingham, I think. So, and I think that's like a district side anyway.
Right.
But yeah, we're here for the important ones. We've got Charlton, we've got Fulham.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah. It's just for the experience,
yeah,
isn't
of course
it?
it is. And
It might be the only chance Preston gets to do it.
Yeah, at the end of the day, Preston and them kids would have seen Fulham badge on the telly at some point.
Yeah.
And going, wow. So that experience, brilliant.
I think so. I think it's great. And it's sort of what we want to do with the elite, isn't it? You know, try and play these bigger names, some badges, all of that sort of thing.
So you've got plenty of travelling to do, guys.
Yeah, didn't think about that, really.
Yeah, unless there's any other coaches want to start some elite teams more close.
Yeah, but realistically, we could get those teams to come and play us as well. So it's like if you can do the home and away fixtures, they can get both sides to it. We just have to have the facility because you can't expect a Premier League development side to come down and play us, or a Premier League academy.
Imagine
side.
like a Premier League development.
Imagine that coming to the college, and they're like,
first thing they go is, "Where's your toilets?" Oh,
yeah,
at the rugby club, mate.
Yeah, if you go, either walk up there or behind a container. Yeah, yeah. But that's true, though, isn't it? This is what I mean. You've got to have the facility when you're playing against these sorts of teams.
Yeah.
And that's what we're aiming for eventually. It's starting cheap now. Parents, you're going to have to start forking out soon. £150 a term.
Cash. But yeah, it's difficult. We're, like I said, there's things that's happening, but I don't think they'll be happening.
No, it's going to take time, isn't it? You know, I don't think. You know, the reason some of them left from wherever they were before is because they wanted more games and stuff. Those places have obviously had to try and find games in that time. And if they struggled, we're going to obviously have a struggle ourselves.
But we're willing to put the effort in. So, yeah, watch this space, I say. What do you reckon, mate?
I reckon it's about time you brushed in some of these edges, truth be told.
Well, on that note, we'll pack it up, shall we?
Yeah, up the blues for me.
I'm going to say up the spreads.
Up the spread.
Up the spread.
Up the spread.
That was a joke, though, wasn't it? That was a joke. Tactic. I just love to spread it.
Again, laying it on a bit thick. Where do I put the little brush?
Oh, right. See you guys.
There it is.